What's going on, everyone? Austin John Please here, and today I'm going to be going over how you can shiny hunt Pokemon very easily in Pokemon Legends ZA's Mega Dimension. When can you start shiny hunting Pokemon in the DLC? Great question, person in the comments. As soon as you want, but the more you hold off, the easier it's going to be. To enter any portal, you have to make a donut, and you have an option here if you want to make just an okay donut, a really good donut that's going to give you a lot of time to do inefficient shiny hunting methods, or do you want to make great donuts? We're going to be going over great donuts. The better butter and better berries that you have, the better donuts you can make. Your lower star Hyperspace Wild Zones have a lower caloric requirement for you to be in there. 1-star Hyperspace Wild Zone is going to burn at a rate of 1 calorie per second. Once you get to a 2-star, 2 stars are going to burn at a caloric rate of 1.6 calories per second. Once you get to 3 stars, you're going to burn at a caloric rate of 3.5 calories per second, almost double the previous level. Once you start getting into higher star zones, you need more calories in order to stay there longer. I'm going to talk to Anso over here, and I already have the highest tier butter. I think it's called the Hyperspace butter, and I could use a total of 8 berries that go into my dish. Now, if you look at the bottom right, we have 5 flavor profiles. Spicy is for your offensive stats, sour is going to be for items and charging your mega power and conserving your mega power, fresh is going to be kinda good, it's going to be for catching specific Pokemon more efficiently and encountering more of a type of Pokemon. Encounter power level 3 is going to make it so one spawner is going to have more Pokemon in there. That's the spawn overloading that we've been exploiting before version 2.0, and now it's actually implemented, which is kind of cool. Bitter is going to be for your defensive things, so it's going to give you resistances and it's going to increase your defenses. Cool. But sweet is where it's at, man. Sweet is going to give you sparkling power, teensy and humongo power, and alpha power. Obviously, sparkling power and alpha power are the preference here. And different berries are going to have different qualities. This Hyper Berry has 85 sweet and 85 fresh. That is the #1 type of berry you would probably want to use to make these dishes, followed closely by things like the Hyper Berry. Unfortunately, soon as you make a donut, your game does an autosave. But there is a way to circumvent that. I'm just going to go ahead, fly to a Pokemon Center. I'm going to heal at the Pokemon Center. And this is going to be putting down a backup save location for us. Now from here, we're going to fast travel, go to Hotel Z. So our #1 priority is having a really good sweet donut. Obviously, that's kind of implied with the concept of donuts, with fresh being as a secondary, but you don't want it that high. And then you don't really want a lot of influence from the other flavors, because the more influence of flavors there are, the more likely you are to get those different effects. The best possible donut you could get would be like a sparkling power, alpha power, encounter power, which is going to make it so your map is full of shiny alpha Pokemon. We don't have that luxury. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick my Hyper berries. I have a sweet rating of 750, and this is probably one of the best donuts that you can make to shiny hunt, just because of how sweet it's going to be. So let's go ahead and make this donut. Of all the different effects that I said that it can have, it is random. So what do we have here? Sparkling power ground level 3 and humongo power level 2. Humongo is different from alpha. Humongo is just the actual size of the Pokemon without it being an actual alpha. If this is not the donut that I want, very easy way to get rid of it. You go back to your home screen, you restart the game, and here on the title screen, we're gonna hold up on the D-pad X and B. That's going to give us the option to restore our backup data. You may have never seen this screen before, and that's fine. We're going to start from backup data. Backup data has been loaded. Note that it will overwrite. That's cool. And it's going to drop us right back off at the Pokemon Center. Everything that we did after the Pokemon Center, make the donut, has now been erased. It should be noted that you don't have to make a great sparkling power donut. Now, we don't have the exact numbers on how much more efficient sparkling power is going to make your shiny hunting at time of release. We do know that it is good. If you have the resources and they're not really doing anything else, you might as well. Sparkling Power can give you a specific type, like this one is fighting, or it does have a chance to give you all. So you could just have all types of Pokemon affected by Sparkling Power, which is the best. I'm gonna switch it up from the Tonga berries to, I also have the Cholpy berries, and I'm gonna do the Aka berries, just because that's also going to give me fresh. So here we have Sparkling Power Dragon 3, Catching Power Grass, and Alpha Power 1. That's a great donut. We're gonna go ahead and use this donut. Like I said, sweet with a secondary of fresh is definitely where you want to be. This is a 4-star donut, so the lower star dimensions that we go to, the better off it's going to be. Yeah, let's go find us a dragon. Now that we've made our perfect donut that we want to hunt a specific Pokemon, now we're gonna go ahead and find the wormhole that we want. Let's find us a dragon. Let's take a look at all of the different wormholes that we have here. We have no dragons, no dragons. That's a thing I need to catch. That's poison, steel, poison, normal, steel, fire, steel. Okay, well, we didn't really come up with any dragons, so all we have to do is re-roll all of the different wormholes, and that's done just by changing the day to night or night to day, so we're gonna go to a bench. Oh! Right away, dragons. That'd be a great way to get a Drampa, that's for sure. Although it is a level 4 and it would go pretty fast and it is medium. Going into this wormhole, it does put down an autosave soon as you're in Ultra Space. It may be one of the horrible zones for you to actually hunt in, and it may be one of the amazing ones. The Pokemon may be in the right place, they may be in the wrong place. We don't even know if we want to enter this wormhole yet. So because of that, we're gonna go ahead and put down another backup save by just going to our Pokemon Center and healing up. That's all I gotta do. Just go ahead, heal up. This puts down a backup save. I'm also gonna put down a hard save because I'm superstitious. We're gonna go in there with our Sparkling Power Dragon and our Alpha Power. This is gonna give us only 4.5 minutes. That's kind of why I don't want to do a level 4. I kind of want to find a level 3 or lower. You know what? Let's show an example here. We're gonna go in here and it's not going to be what we want. And we want to, oh, we actually have a great one. Sparkle Power is pretty great. As soon as we show up, we get a shiny Cyclizar. Yo, do you know how long I had to run around the fields dodging Cyclizar in Scarlet and Violet to get a Cyclizar to be shiny? And here I go, I just walk into a wormhole and we got it. I should throw this in now because I got to the perfect loadout, exactly what I wanted on both sides, and I'm very excited about the shiny Pokemon. I did not reset this wormhole. But if you did want to reset the wormhole or go to a different one altogether, just once again, close the game, reopen the game, hold D up, X and B, and that's going to load your backup save at the Pokemon Center, and you can just sleep on a bench until you find another wormhole that you want to go into. Or if this is the wormhole that you want to go to, but you want the positions of the Pokemons to spawn differently, then from your backup save, enter the wormhole again, and different Pokemon from the pools are going to be in those first 2 spots. The Drampa and the Cyclizar. Simple as that. Okay, we have shiny Cyclizar on screen after 0 tries, and on the other side, we have Drampa. Okay, this one could not be better. However, our clock is ticking, and it's ticking away quickly. In order for us to actually shiny hunt and get more Pokemon to show up, all we have to do is just fast travel again. Doing that, and we look over to the left-hand side, we'll see that our shiny Pokemon is still saved there. That Alpha is no longer there. Yeah, I heard the sound. Thanks, guy. And on the other side, we have our Drampas. We have an Alpha one now. And all we have to do is just fast travel over and over. Now, be careful. If you were to just Turbo A soon as you spawn in, you're going to investigate the wormhole and you're going to leave. You will escape from the Hyperspace Lumiose. So you don't want to just spam the A button. You want to specifically hit plus, hit A, and then wait. And as you can see, the Cyclizar is saved. No worries about that. We got the Drampas over there. So I want to go catch the Cyclizar, because why wouldn't I, right? Oh, Cyclizar, I need you for a screenshot. Yeah. A nice non-aggressive dragon. Yeah, be happy. Thanks, guy. Let's catch him real quick. Perfect. And now we're just gonna continue hunting. I just press plus, press A, press A. Every single time that we're in the menu, we're not having time pass by. The calories in the top left and even the little pop-up in the middle saying that we caught Cyclizar aren't going away because of how slowly time is passing, because we're spending most of our time in the menu and on loading screens. In addition, this small pocket dimension loads extremely fast, even on Switch 1. So this fast travel method is going to be faster than any other way that we've done previously, which just when we thought it couldn't get faster, it is. At the sacrifice of having less time to actually go ahead and catch the Pokemon. If you had a macro controller like the 8BitDo Ultimate 2 or the Pro 3, or if you still had your Collective Mind switch up, you could just have it do this automatically. In fact, since every Ultra Space is just going to be the same exact fast travel, I'm sure one person's gonna make like the perfect 8BitDo macro and then just share it online. Let's take a look real quick off to the sides. Still one Cyclizar and another one over there. This is the, two shiny Drampa. My calories are not even down halfway yet. Yo, you know how long my Drampa hunt took? Drampa, come on over here. I need you for a thumbnail. Yes, thank you. Thank you, beautiful. Give it to me, Grandpa. That's really wrong. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and catch these. Well, great. This is also a great time to point out something that you could do to significantly increase your shiny odds. Scroll down ever so slightly in this channel, and right above the description, you're gonna see a button that says subscribe. Make sure that you're subscribed, because if you're not subscribed, you're not going to have increased shiny odds. But if you are subscribed, you are going to get shiny odds. You could ask people. They've watched my video, and while watching my video, they got a shiny Pokemon because they were subscribed. It's a real thing. I promise. Papa Pikachu told me himself, why else would they put me in the game? That's how you shiny hunt in the DLC. I still have half my time here. So if I wanted to, I could just continue fast traveling right here, and after a certain amount of time, the one Cyclizar is gonna respawn, and after more time passes, the two Drampa are gonna respawn. Even though we do have a very limited amount of time, we could get them. And keep in mind, if I was in a 2-star or a 1-star, then my 4-star 2,000 calorie dish is gonna last 2,000 seconds. 33 minutes. You would have plenty of time to shiny hunt anything you want in 33 minutes, plus menu time. Oh, I heard a very faint shiny sound as I was loading into the map. And I'm now down to like a quarter of my time. Have you ever heard that? The faint shiny sound, that it's like somewhere in the background? Oh! There we go. I never even once looked on the roof. Never once. Okay. This is chaotic. Okay, what's my best course of action here? Big deer. I need this Pokemon's health lower. And my time is running out. Oh, I am not gonna catch this, am I? Nope, we are not catching that. That's definitely my fault for waiting way too long. Oh, we caught it! We caught it. But there we go, that's the Cyclizar, 2 Drampa, and the Alpha Drampa. This Pokemon would have taken so long in the base game to get. And here we did it in less than 5 minutes. Say you did this entire thing, you did this hunt, and you were unsuccessful on getting any shiny. If you noticed, we still haven't gone to the Pokemon Center, so you can restore from the backup, have your donut back, have your wormhole back, and do the entire thing over again. Are shiny hunting, and you did get what you want, the very first thing you should do is heal at a Pokemon Center. Because if you decide to do a restore from backup later on down the road, and you don't realize that you haven't done it recently, yeah, go ahead and do this now. This seems like the perfect opportunity for some of your rarer Pokemon that you weren't able to get before, like Onix, Heliolisk, Drampa, Riolu. Now there's the new starters, the Hoenn starters. Oh, and especially the fossils, instead of just doing the full odds hunt with those. Or this Graveard over here. I would like a Graveard. Now, just to show that you don't actually have to have amazing donuts to shiny hunt, yes, it's much faster if you do, but you can just do this with a good encounter power, is that it overloads the encounter table the same way that we did underneath Wild Zone 20 or with the Charmanders or with the Chespins. Let's find something with a pretty good fresh and not much else. These papaya berries. Do we have any basic berries that still just give us a little bit more? Yeah, Chestos, great. That's 420 fresh. It sounds like a straight to house Cheeto delivery service. Do we get encounter power? Yes, encounter power 2 and catch power grass. We have our donut that we want, and we want to make sure that the Pokemon who are going to be near the fast travel point is Graveyard, or just, you know, that we can see Graveyard. So I'm going to go ahead, heal at a Pokemon Center. That way it is going to be in an optimal layout for us. So we healed at the Pokemon Center, and now it's just a short walk up the road to our portal. So this 3-star encounter power 2 donut that we have is going to give us 31 minutes, and we're going to be level 146 and they're level 105. This should make this a pretty easy hunt, and this is a small hyperspace wormhole. It's probably going to be the hills or the sewer. It's the hills. Oh, and over there, as soon as we spawn in, we have Graveyard, and over there we have Graveyard. Over there we have Pumpkaboo. We have 2 of our spawners being Graveyard. Great. Let's just fast travel over and over. I've been editing the video for a while. We are now down to a quarter of the time gone. I've already seen 1 Pumpkaboo shiny out, and there's a Graveyard. Yeah, there he is. Big yellow guy. He's so happy, isn't he? Oh, he looks good in this game. I mean, everything looks good on that flat black background, right? And let's come on over here and grab this Pumpkaboo. Just the 2 for right now, that's fine. We still have the 3/4 of our entire dish left. So let's just do this more. Came back after a little bit more time and oh, here we go. Here's another one. You're coming with me, guy. Great. Okay, I just finished editing the rest of the video and I came back and we have another Graveyard and another Graveyard, and I still have half of my time. Okay, so this half-hour dish is lasting me like about 2 hours or so. So you have plenty of time. So while the AFK methods that existed in the overworld are good for, oh, you have a full day at work and you're gonna come back, or you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have this, as opposed to in here, in the hyperspace, it's like, you know, you're around the house, you're doing chores, you're doing homework, you're doing laundry, whatever it is, and then you come back after 1 hour or a half hour or 45 minutes or an hour, still have plenty of time. I don't need more shiny Graveyards. Now seems like a great time for me to go over the shiny locks in the Mega Dimension DLC. There's a lot of legendary and mythical Pokemon that are going to be available in the end game once you take down Darkrai, who's like the first big bad before you get to Rayquaza, who's like the major big bad. So the shiny locks include anything directly related to the story, including Heatran, Darkrai, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. And then there's also a variety of other Pokemon that are going to be shiny locked, including Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect, Magearna, Marshadow, Zorora, Hoopa, Volcanion, Meltan, Melmetal, and Gimmighoul. So you still can't get shiny Gimmighoul really easily, except for that one raid in Scarlet and Violet. So those are your shiny locks. That does mean it looks like the Latios, Latios and Latias are not shiny locked, as well as the 3 regular Swords of Justice, not Keldeo. If there's any corrections to this list, it's going to be in a pinned comment down below. So while we still don't know the actual numbers on Sparkling Power being better or not, it's better, period. If you have it, make it. If not, just go to an area with encounter, optional, and just farm away. Have fun. Get your shinies back. I love how, like, 48 hours ago, everyone was super pessimistic about like, oh, we're not going to be able to do this, but here we are. I found a lot of resources online, a lot of Reddit posts, a lot of piecing together information. Shout out to Papa Hefe, who was the one who pointed out the, in particular, rotations on the Pokemon in the Wild Zone that unfortunately Slash, fortunately for me, I didn't get to showcase because everything was where we wanted it to be. Guys, hope you found this information helpful. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.
Man, they see me shining like I got the charm. Stay strapped, got that jet ball in my palm. Fell from the sky, guess I'm the chosen one. And if you need to know how, check out Austin John. Champion flow, yeah, I got that champion flow.